Chapter 1. Oh, look at that. You're too late. Sorry. You had to miss all the fun. But they're all dead now. You can watch the blood dry with me if you want. Watching the colors change is really relaxing. And before you know it, it's already nighttime. You start feeling so hungry and thirsty afterwards, like you haven't eaten in days. So, when you finally taste that warm meal and a nice cold drink, it makes you really satisfied. I don't really get a lot out of the little things in life. But when you're in a situation where you don't have any of them, you start to appreciate them more. That's what I missed, you know. When things are so easy to get your hands on with a little bit of force, nothing feels earned. So I need to compensate. It must be nice being you. You have to try so hard to get what you want. But it feels good when you do. I wish it were easy for me. But I try really hard too. Just to feel something. That's a big problem, huh? The more I kill, the more it will take to get that same sense of satisfaction. It just takes so long for more people to be born. Pretty soon everyone will be gone and there will be nothing left. You guys are so annoying, you know? You didn't die that first time, and you always keep coming back for more and more, but you still won't die. You know, maybe, just maybe, I'll only need to kill one of you to get my fill. The harder you make it for me, the better I feel about it. But who to pick? I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? You're all gonna die anyway. Oh, but who do I want first? Choices. How about you? Die. Oh, what? What? No. Can't. Why is it you? Why isn't it them? Your friend. They're the one who sealed my power and locked me in here, right? Tell that coward to come here so I can rip their arms and legs off, so they know what it's like to be at someone's mercy. They sent you here to remind me about that, didn't they? I don't believe that. There's no reason for you to be here, unless you want me to rip you apart first. Gotta have a death wish coming into this cell with me. If you come any closer, I'll do it. Then what? Are you going to let me go? Then get out. I have nothing to say to you then. If you're not going to do that for me, then leave me alone. If you're not going to do that for me, then leave me alone. There's only one way you can help me, and that's by letting me go. I don't care what anyone thinks if you do it. It's not my problem. I need to kill. I need to get out of here so I can kill. I'll feel better once that coward is dead. Things will go back to normal. There's nothing in here. I can't do anything. Everything's gone. I just want it to be normal. Tell them to come in already. Drag them if you have to. We need to fight properly this time. No stupid tricks. Fair and square, then I'll rip them apart like I was supposed to. It doesn't matter who I was going after first. It has to be them now. It's personal. So do it already. Bring them here. You have to. Because I want them dead for taking away everything. Don't take even more away from me. Please. Go away already. I want to sleep. I don't want to think, so stop talking. I told you already. You can't help me unless you let me go. I need a lot to feel anything good, otherwise it's just gonna be like this. I get it now. Or are you just going to deprive me of everything, just making it harder for me to get what I want, so I can start appreciating the little things more? Is that it? Taking me out of the picture doesn't do anything. Everyone's gonna die eventually. At least I get some enjoyment out of it when I'm responsible for it. People are going to be sad either way. With my way, at least one person is happy. The only thing that matters is that I'm happy. You leaving me alone will make me happy right now. I don't care about tomorrow. I want to feel better right now. I'll worry about that when it's actually tomorrow. I'm not hungry. I just want to sleep. Get it through your thick skull. It's not tomorrow yet. Why does it matter what I eat tomorrow? No, you're not going to bring me anything. Because I don't want you to come back. I didn't ask for you to be here. The only person I want to see is that coward. They are a coward for not coming in here to face me. That's why they sent you. So you can do all the dirty work, and they can just sit back and watch, then pretend like they did something important. Really? Whose idea was it? You're stupid for wanting to be in here, then. If you want to get out of this mess, then come closer. I'll get to feel a lot better, and you'll be put out of your misery, so you don't have to deal with me and that coward again. It's a win for both of us. I'll even do you a favor and make it quick. Why not? I don't have anything against you in particular. You're just one of a bunch of people that get in my way. You're all the same to me. Except your friend. They won't be getting any favors. I'll even be nice and keep most of you intact. That way no one has to be scared of looking at you at your funeral. Just a heads up, your friend isn't going to look pretty at theirs. So you might want to spare yourself from that, including the mess they're going to leave behind for you to pick up. Just like they're doing right now. Deny it all you want, but I know they wanted you to be here. Now imagine how much worse it's going to be when the rest of the responsibilities are dropped on you. I don't think you're gonna like that, huh? So what do you say? Do you want a quick way out or not? Then do us both a favor and leave already. Yeah. And don't come back. Chapter 2. Did you bring food? Give it. No, I'm not feeling better. Because I'm hungry. Shut up and let me eat. Don't leave. I need you for something. I don't care what I said yesterday. Today, I need you to do something. Bring me something for entertainment. I'm really bored. There's nothing to do here. Just bring me something. Gonna lose it if I have to keep staring at the wall. No one else is gonna do it. You're the only one that's come in here. Yeah, so you have to get it for me. Anything. I don't care. No, not that. I don't draw. Anything but that. Not that either. Because I don't like to read. Just anything else, I don't care. Just figure it out. You already know. I like killing stuff. So bring me someone every day for me to kill. First the coward, then whatever other people you have locked up in here. I'll get rid of them once you're done with them. You don't need them once you've gotten whatever you want from them, so give them to me. Are you gonna let me go? Are you gonna let them go, but not me? Then why keep them around? They're just a waste of space. There's nothing fair about it. They don't deserve to live if they're in here. I never said anything about me. I'm talking about them. If you really think that, then you let me go. Because the only way I can live is by killing. So give me something to kill. You said you'd give me something so I wouldn't be bored. That's what I want. Just give me some monsters, then. Nobody wants them around anyway. Why not? That's such a stupid reason. I don't need my powers or a weapon to kill things. I'll just snap their neck. It's that easy. I'll prove it to you right now that I can. And stop acting like I'm some weakling. Don't pretend like you don't know who you're dealing with. If you really cared that much, you would have gotten what I asked for already. The only way I can possibly get hurt is by banging my head against the wall because there's nothing to do. Then do something about it. I don't like anything else. I need a lot of stuff, but that's not going to keep me from being bored. I need a new blanket. It's really cold in here. Another thin one isn't going to do anything. It has to be a thicker one. Don't you have anything else? If it's just going to be more of these, then I might as well make one myself. So give me stuff for that. Yeah, like yarn and the long needles. What? Everyone has to learn that stuff. Otherwise, you can't take care of yourself. Don't you have to do that? Then you get it, right? So get me that stuff. That's it. I don't need anything else for it. I can cut it with my teeth, just like I always do. I don't always have what I need, so I had to do it in other ways. It doesn't matter now. It's what I'm used to. I don't need anything else to cut it. Just give me enough materials for a blanket. You said you'd had to learn that stuff, so you should know how much already. Enough for this big, all right? I don't need more than that. Just get me what I asked for. I'm not gonna make you anything. Why would I? You can make one yourself. I can keep myself busy with other stuff you bring, so I'm not bored. I told you to figure that out. Just bring something. I don't know. Whatever. Just give me the stuff to make my blanket. If I need something else, I'll tell you. So go already and let me finish my food. I don't want you to watch me eat. Why? I can just leave the bowl there. What are they even going to get mad about? You can't use a spoon as a weapon. That's stupid. Who told you that? Both a coward and an idiot, huh? Are they going to say no to the needles, too? Tell them that I don't need a utensil to rip their eyes out. And if I don't get what I asked for, they'll have to start worrying about things other than a makeshift weapon. If you're going to give me the needles, you have no reason to wait for me to finish. You can leave, and it'll be right there at the door when you get back. You don't need to do all the dumb stuff they ask you to do. You're just wasting time by standing around when you could be out at the market already. Tell them to come in here to supervise while you go out. It won't be a problem anymore by the time you get back. Can you go get the stuff when I'm done then? Alright, just don't stare, okay? I don't really care. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of soup. I only care about food when I'm really hungry. I don't really think about it otherwise. I always eat bread and cheese. Lots of it. Makes the headaches go away. Yeah, it's whenever I go out to kill. My head hurts by the time the blood dries up, but the bread and cheese makes it better. I was hurting right now before you got here. And it's not that bad anymore. Yeah, I guess the soup helped. What's in it? Oh, okay. I don't know. I like the bread and cheese better. Just bring some tomorrow. No, I'm not hungry anymore. And it's gonna take you longer to get the stuff I asked for. Yeah, just that. I won't know what else I want for tomorrow until it's tomorrow. I'll tell you if there's anything when you come back tomorrow. Why wouldn't you? You have to bring me stuff. It has to be you, right? No one else is gonna do it. Oh, yeah. I want that stuff today so I can start making my blanket. But you still have to come back tomorrow so you can bring me my bread and cheese. You promised. Yeah, it'll make me feel better. I don't care what comes with it. I want that. It doesn't matter what goes with it. I still want it. I'll eat anything else just as long as it's not bad. Tell them not to make it bad then. Don't forget, okay? You can take this back now. I'm done. Yeah, now. Go and get my stuff already. Just don't take too long. Chapter 3. What is it for today? Yeah, that's fine. It goes well with the bread and cheese. You didn't cough on it, did you? I could hear you coughing all the way down the hall before you even got here. I don't want that on my food. I don't want anyone else to bring it. I'm just gonna mess it up. They don't know what I like. They won't bring me what I ask for. And I'll probably get sick with whatever they put in it when no one's looking. So it has to be you. Doesn't matter if you're sick. It'll be worse if it's from anyone else. Just give it here before you start dribbling on it. Yeah, the blanket's all finished up. I got it done this morning. It's warm enough. There was plenty. I still have some materials left over. Yeah, I was able to make this with some of the extras. It kind of looks like them, right? I haven't seen them in a while, so it was hard getting it to look exactly the same. And the colors were limited. Well, all that matters is that I can pretend it's them so I can properly beat it up. Maybe you could get me some sewing needles so I can stab it all over. If that's not allowed, then I can just use some of the yarn to hang it by its neck. That's good enough for me. If they're upset about it, then they're more than welcome to come in here and say it to my face. They can come and try to take it away from me, but that's going to require getting up close. And I will take advantage of that. Then they're just going to have to live with me stabbing this thing whenever I need to feel better. The food usually helps. And keeping busy does too. But sometimes I get those urges, you know? I haven't gotten to kill in a while. So I need something to make up for it. Nothing else satisfies me the way killing does. How should I know? I've only got one thing keeping me busy, and that doesn't get rid of the urge. Well, that was your job to find out. Because I don't know what, and it's taking too long to find anything. Yeah, I get that. You look terrible and you sound terrible. The problem is no one else would get my requests right. You're the only one who gets it. Eat some bread and cheese. It'll make you feel better. What about the soup? That made me feel better too. This can't be all there is. Did everyone else eat the rest? Oh. Oh. And what did they make for you guys? Oh. That stuff is gross. Yeah, I'm fine with this instead. Does anyone else like that stuff? It's all chewy and there's too much in it. Then go ask them to make something else for you. It's their job, isn't it? They've got to do their job right. They made this soup when you asked, right? So ask for another one. You're not going to get better if you don't eat. You'll get even sicker and end up in bed all day. Then no one's going to bring me anything. I told you they wouldn't get it right. So you've got to start doing stuff to make yourself feel better, okay? Yeah, go ask them to make some more soup. Not later, right now. Just ignore the stupid protocol for once. You're gonna come back to pick up everything when I'm done anyway, so it doesn't matter. How long does it even take to make? They just suck then. I don't care how it works. They should know how to cook stuff quicker. Just eat the bread and cheese. It makes everything feel better. More than soup. It's not like I can share the soup. There's only one spoon. You're not going to leave to get one for yourself anyway. So just have all of the bread and cheese so you're not as hungry. Besides, it'll take less time to finish everything. Then you can go and ask them to make you something sooner. It's fine. I'll finish up really quickly. It's fine. I've got it. Done. Is that making it better? Then you've got to ask for more of it when you talk to the cooks later. Don't let your nose dribble all over it. Nope. Stop. You don't need to get anything out. I've got something to wipe it off with. What? Your friend works fine as a handkerchief. I think all the gunk adds to the luck. Whatever. I guess all it's really good for is getting tossed around and stabbed. No one's gonna stop me from doing that. It'll keep me entertained. I've only really got that and some yarn left. There isn't anything else. It's gonna stay that way while you're sick and all. You're gonna make it worse if you use up all your energy for the next few days, so you can come back tomorrow and the day after. Food and sleep make it better, nothing else. I told you already that I'm not gonna make you anything, so you're not gonna get any presents to make you feel better. If giving me stuff made you feel better, then you wouldn't be sick right now. It doesn't matter. That's how it should work. If you do, then just give me all the other colors of yarn that I don't have. I'll do something with it. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get it. Just wait until after you're done eating. Tasted good, right? Now you've got to eat more. I'm already done. You can go now. Just eat first. Then you can go buy stuff. You can use the time it takes for you to finish eating to think about what else you can bring me so I won't be bored. Doesn't matter what. Just pick whatever you think would be fun. I mean, stuff you like. Yeah, I'll try it. Don't forget the yarn, too. It's not just that. I want it all today, but I can pee for tomorrow. Well, I know what I'm going to want tomorrow. That's why. Yeah, I'm sure. And besides, I want to know what else there is I can do to keep busy. So when I don't know what I want to do the next day, there's at least something there. I'll tell you if you don't like it when you come back to bring me food tomorrow. Or the day after, whenever. When you're able to go buy it, I mean, however long that takes. Yeah, I can wait. Chapter 4. Huh? No, it's not better. It's worse. My throat hurts. I just want to sleep. I'll eat later. Whatever, you can just warm it up again. Just take it back and bring it again later. I don't know, when I'm not sleepy or something. I'll know tomorrow, I can tell you then. I don't have the energy right now. Fine. Just let me sleep for a bit, then I'll eat. My head hurts too much. I want to sleep it off first. I don't know. I've never tried it, but I don't feel anything when I sleep, so it helps. It was there before I fell asleep. No, it's still bad. Yeah, the food helps more. I just can't eat right now. because I don't want to move from the spot. It's comfy. No, that's stupid. I can feed myself. I'm not gonna do it right now. I want to feel good enough to do it. Fine, just do it. You've got to come over to this side. I don't want to turn over. I want some of the bread and cheese first. Yeah, a little bit of each. It's making my throat hurt more. Yes, this soup's still hot. I'll have it like that, it's fine. Yeah, that feels better. Can I have some of the potato with it? That's good. Still hurts a little, but it's better. Eating won't be enough to make it go away. Maybe killing whoever made you sick will make me feel better. If you didn't get sick, then I wouldn't be sick right now. It's not like anyone else could have given it to me. You can apologize for dragging over whoever's been coughing around you. Well, at least it would give me the energy to do other things. No, I haven't been able to try much of the new stuff. I wanted to prepare first, and I couldn't decide which one to do, and then I got sick. Which one is your favorite to do out of those? There were too many to pick from that one. Can you make it easier? I mean, you know what I like, so pick one that fits that best. Well, what else is in there? I guess it doesn't matter. Just pick your favorite and I'll try it. Okay, I'll take a look at this when I get better. I'm not gonna work right now. I'm just gonna fall asleep if I try to do anything. Sorry to stay up even now. No, you don't have to go yet. I want to sleep, but only after you leave. No, I want you to stay. At least for as long as you usually do. You don't need to go anywhere, do you? It's just, it'll take me a while to finish eating. Yeah, I want some more. Could you add the bread and cheese to it so it's easier to swallow? I don't mind, it's the taste that matters. Not too mushy, just enough so that it's softer. Yeah, like that, that's good. Yeah, it's a lot better. It doesn't hurt so much anymore. I told you, that stuff always works and fixes all my headaches. I'm a lot sleepier though. No, I'm not ready yet. I'll tell you when, just not right now. Can you move the covers down? It's too hot. Yeah, just a little. What? Oh, I made this pretty recently. I tried my best to make it look like you. It was easier than the other one since I see you every day. And all the new colors helped a lot. Do you think it looks similar enough? Or should I change everything? You know, like the clothes. If you have a favorite outfit, I can make that. Maybe wear it next time so I can see it. It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out. Extra details will make it look a lot better anyway. But does it look fine otherwise? That's good. I made it to have someone around all the time. I keep it with me when I'm doing stuff and when I go to sleep. Well, you're not always here. Yeah, so I have it with me when you're not around. It makes me feel better. I can sleep a lot easier with it here. Yeah, I just hug it close. Like this. Hey, I like real ones. Actual hugs, I mean. Could you give me one? Just a small one or something. Is that okay? Okay. Give me a sec to sit up first. It's fine. It's comfier like this. You can go ahead. That doesn't hurt, does it? Just tell me if it does. I can loosen my arms some more. Yeah, this is better. Is it easy for you to fall asleep? It's because I'm getting really sleepy like this. It usually takes me longer. It's different from just being sick. This is the good kind of tired. Being sick and not being sick are kind of the same for me. I want to sleep, but there's something keeping me up. Like, before you came over, it was hard to breathe, so I couldn't sleep well. But when I'm not sick, there's usually something on my mind and I can't turn my brain off. I'm always thinking about something before I go to bed. I don't know. It's all sorts of things, but it takes too long for it to stop. I just keep thinking, and when it finally stops, it's already time to wake up. It helps to just blank out and not think about anything. I sleep better that way. I have to really try, though, all the time. If I don't, I won't feel like me, you know? Like this. I'm happy right now. Not a lot of things do that for me. It's been a while, so I don't remember what did. Probably because whatever it was doesn't make me happy anymore, so it doesn't matter. Might be it wasn't enough, so I had to do bigger things, so it could be. It became killing at some point, but it was something I already knew how to do, so I did it more. There's a rush you get trying to protect yourself. Don't you ever feel that when you fight? I don't get it a lot anymore because no one scares me. Well, killing reminds me of it, so I keep doing it. But it just never feels like there's ever enough. I always need more. But this kind of thing makes it a lot easier, so I like it better. Yeah, and killing always gives me a headache, but this got rid of it. Can I get more of this whenever I need to go to sleep? I don't know, whenever I feel tired. I don't know the time. When do you go to sleep? Before that, then. I'll need it from now on. Every day. I'm sure. Yeah. So I can feel normal.